Hello, ninth standard. We are starting the next chapter of chemistry, atomic structure. Okay, the chapter is no difference from your. Hello, ninth standard. We are starting with the next chapter, atomic structure. The chapter is same what you have done in 8th standard, only a little bit elaboration is there. So, atomic structure, basically starting with the atom. Okay, it was discovered that it is said that atom is the smallest particle of an element which may or may not have an independent existence. Okay, now you know atom is not the smallest particle. The smallest part is your protons, electrons, neutrons. Then you have much smaller particles, beta or mesons are there, quarks are there. We will not go in detail. We will shift only to atoms. Okay, then Maharishi Kannan said that all your particles, they are made up of very small particles, anu, which are made up of another small particles which are called Pramanu beta. ठीक है, अणु इज योर मॉलिक्यूल, परमाणु इज एटम. लेकिन उस थ्योरी को कहीं भी रिटर्न के अंदर नहीं डाला गया. सो द वेरी फर्स्ट थ्योरी अबाउट एटम दैट वी स्टडी इज डाल्टन्स एटॉमिक थ्योरी. Okay, the 5 points which are given on page number 53 in your book, you can read those 5 points. Most of those 5 points, they don't have an existence now, because first of all he said matter is made up of a very small tiny particles which are indivisible and which are called atoms, but now you can divide atom. Okay, the second point what he said is atom of same element are always similar. That is not a case, because isotopes are atom of same element, still they are different in their masses. Okay, then Dalton said all atoms of different elements, they are different, but no, this is not the case. You have isobars where two atoms can have similar kind of masses. Okay, I'll read some more points about Dalton theory. Okay, he said atoms of an element combine in small numbers to form molecules. Okay, we do it. They even combine in large numbers beta. Atoms of one element combine with atoms of another element in a simple whole number ratio. Atoms are the smallest unit of matter that can take part in a chemical reaction. Okay, now there were different discoveries, like J.J. Thomson, he discovered electron. Goldstein discovered protons. James Chadwick, he discovered what? He discovered electrons beta. Okay, now definition of atom. An atom is the smallest particle of an element that exhibits all the properties of that element. It may or may not have an independent existence. Okay, bache, discovery of electrons, properties of electrons, discovery of protons, properties of protons, discovery of nucleus. Okay, please read it yourself, because this is same what we have done in 8th standard. If you have any doubt, you can ask me. In board exams, questions don't come from these topics. Okay, so you give it a reading. If there is any problem, you can comment and I'll sort out your problems better. Now, the first thing that we do is Rutherford's atomic model. In atomic structure, the very first thing that we'll do is Rutherford's atomic model. Okay, what did Rutherford do? Rutherford took a alpha particle. He took a very thin golden sheet bit. Okay, a very thin golden sheet. The thickness of this golden sheet is considered to be 1000 atoms. इतनी छोटी आपकी गोल्डन शीट ली गई कि उसकी जो थिकनेस थी उसको कंसीडर किया गया उसने बस 1000 एटम्स. ओके, उसके बाद अल्फा पार्टिकल्स हीलियम 2 पॉजिटिव. अगर आप हीलियम के 2 इलेक्ट्रॉन निकाल दो तो वो कैसा बन जाता है? वो एक अल्फा पार्टिकल बन जाता है. और उसने क्या किया? अल्फा पार्टिकल्स को बम्बार्ड किया इसके ऊपर. इज इट क्लियर? व्हाट डिड ही नोटिस? ही नोटिस दैट फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल हिज ऑब्जर्वेशन. और ये कौन सा मेटल था? ये हैवी मेटल था. यहां हमने गोल्ड लिया, आप इसकी जगह टंगस्टन भी ले सकते हो. द सिंबल इज डन. ओके, व्हाट डिड ही ऑब्जर्व? ही ऑब्जर्व दैट नंबर 1, ओके, मोस्ट ऑफ द अल्फा पार्टिकल्स passed straight. Okay, most of the alpha particles from here, what happened? They passed straight. There was no deflection. Okay, then few of them got deviated. Few particles, alpha particles, जब उसको एटम पे मारा गया तो वो क्या हुआ? कुछ अल्फा पार्टिकल्स क्या हो गए, डेविएट कर गए ऐसे। Is it clear? And third, what did he observe? 1 out of 20,000 particles means जब उसने 20,000 पार्टिकल इस एटम के ऊपर मारे तो उनमें से एक पार्टिकल ने क्या किया, एक पार्टिकल बाउंस बैक कर गया। एक पार्टिकल ने क्या किया, वन पार्टिकल बाउंस्ड बैक। Is it clear? Okay. So what we do is we do a simplified form of this. Consider this to be an atom. These are your alpha particles. Most of the alpha particles they pass what? Most of the alpha particles they pass straight. Okay, only few alpha particles got deviated. And 1 out of 20,000 particle bounced back. हुआ क्या, जो एक पार्टिकल बाउंस बैक किया उसने इस एटम को टच भी नहीं किया. इट गॉट डेविएटेड फ्रॉम हियर. It means you are throwing a ball on a wall and before the ball touches the ball comes back. Okay, so what were his observation? Number 1 observation I have told you, number 2 and number 3. इसमें क्या है, most of them pass straight, only few got deviated and 1 out of 20,000 particles bounced back. So what were the results of this? Most of the space in an atom is what? Most of the space is empty. ठीक है, रादरफोर्ड ने क्या बोला, ज्यादातर स्पेस एम्प्टी है इसीलिए अल्फा पार्टिकल सीधे चले जाते हैं, किसी के साथ टकराते नहीं है. Then out of this deviation and this, what did he said? He said in the center, what is there? In the center there is a heavy mass. ठीक है, इसीलिए उस पे लग के अल्फा पार्टिकल्स वापस आ गए. अब अल्फा पार्टिकल्स पे चार्ज कौन सा था, पॉजिटिव, और वो यहां जाके वापस आ गए. पॉजिटिव आपस में क्या करते हैं, रिपेल. टू पॉजिटिव चार्जेस दे रिपेल ईच अदर. So when positive charges are repelling each other, it means the center also has a charge, and what do you call this charge as? You call it as positive charge. So Rutherford said the center of an atom is a heavy mass with a positive charge, a dense heavy mass with a positive charge, and most of the space is empty. These were his observations and these were the results. Okay, clear? Then the next thing what Rutherford said is, Rutherford gave an atomic model and he divided the whole atom into two parts. Number 1 was nucleus, which was in the center, and number 2 he said it is a empty space. And what is present in the empty space? Electrons. And what is present in the nucleus? Protons. Neutrons की तब तक कोई बात नहीं थी. Is it clear? So protons and electrons. So according to Rutherford, this is your atom and these are the electrons which are revolving around the nucleus. ठीक है, ये Rutherford का क्या था, एटम था. So everything was fine with Rutherford's atom, but nobody could define the stability of these electrons. Okay, what was the problem? If the electrons are negative charge and if this is positive charge, the electron should be pulled towards the proton. Okay, or even if the electrons they are revolving around this, or electrons when they are moving, what should happen? Finally the energy should decrease and they should bang in the nucleus. But nothing of such sort happens. So this Rutherford model it was rejected. बेटा क्यों? क्योंकि उसने इलेक्ट्रॉन की एनर्जी के बारे में कुछ नहीं बताया. उसने सिर्फ बताया electrons they are rotating around the nucleus which has the charge, which has a positive charge. Clear? Okay. Then another model, atomic model which we follow modern times, it was given by Bohr, Niels Bohr we say, and we call it what we call it, Bohr-Bury scheme. Niels Bohr, what did he say? He said, okay, center there is a nucleus which has protons, but on sideways the electrons they revolve around this in what? On discrete energy levels. They revolve in discrete energy levels. Discrete energy levels means they rotate around in a fixed energy levels. कि आपके जितने इलेक्ट्रॉन्स है एक एटम के अंदर, वो ठीक है एम्प्टी स्पेस में रिवॉल्व करते हैं, लेकिन हर एक इलेक्ट्रॉन्स जो हैं उनकी एक फिक्स्ड एनर्जी है और वो उस एनर्जी के हिसाब से दे रिवॉल्व अराउंड दिस न्यूक्लियस. इज इट क्लियर? द इलेक्ट्रॉन्स, they have a particular energy associated with them and they revolve around the nucleus with that energy, and that energy is called your discrete energy or fixed energy levels. You also call them what? You also call them quanta of energy. And what are these? These are your imaginary path. These are the imaginary path, and what do you call them? You call them shells, you call them orbits, or you call them energy levels. Okay, now there are electrons here and there is electron here. Nucleus can pull this electron easily. Nucleus cannot pull this electron as easy as it can pull this. So which has a lower energy? This electron has a lower energy and this electron has a higher energy. ठीक है, electrons keep on jumping, keep on shifting their quanta or shells or orbits or energy levels, but according to the scheme, whatever number we'll put up for the electrons, it will remain the same. So hope it is very clear to you. This is your high energy electrons, low energy electrons. So Bohr-Bury said the electrons, they'll keep rotating with their energy. That is your energy associated with the shell. These are imaginary path. Again I am saying, कोई एटम के अराउंड, कोई न्यूक्लियस के अराउंड एक लाइन नहीं लगी हुई है जिसके अंदर इलेक्ट्रॉन्स, या पाथ बनाओ जिसके अंदर इलेक्ट्रॉन्स रोटेट कर रहे हैं. नो, इट्स अ काइंड ऑफ इमेजिनरी पाथ बेटा. एज एरोप्लेन्स दे फ्लाई इन द स्काई, दे हैव अ पाथ. इट्स नॉट दैट देयर इज अ रोड और सम फिक्स्ड थिंग इज पुट अप देयर, बट दे मूव ऑन अ इमेजिनरी डायरेक्शन. सो सेम इज अ केस. ओके, नाउ if you compare a size of an atom to a football field, the nucleus is size of a pea. एक मटर के दाने के जितना, एक चने के दाने जितना अगर न्यूक्लियस है, तो आपका एटम जो है वो पूरा एक फुटबॉल फील्ड के जितना है. So see the difference between the empty space and the nucleus. Is it clear? Imagine करो उतना छोटा आपका न्यूक्लियस है. Okay. Then we'll go for this Bohr-Bury scheme now. How to fill up? Like when you put the shells, okay, or like this was your nucleus. This is your first shell, this is your second shell, third shell and fourth. We do 4 shells. Okay, this is shell K, L, M and N. The number of K is 1. The number of, you can say L is 2. The number of M is 3. The number of N is 4. Okay, I am doing it fast. The Bohr-Bury scheme, first of all, what did they give? They gave you the maximum space rule, which has a formula 2n square. N is this number beta. 2 into 1 square equals to 2. L. 2 into 2 square equals to 8. 2 into 3 square equals to 18. And 2 into 4 square equals to 32. So इसने maximum space दे दी. The maximum space is, in first shell there can be 2 electrons at maximum, second can have 8, the third can have 18 and the fourth shell can have 32 electrons. Is it clear? So this was your which scheme? This was your Bohr-Bury scheme, the maximum space rule. ठीक है, उसके बाद उसने क्या बोला आपको? The second rule, it was octet rule. And octet rule, what does it say? The octet rule says that the maximum electron in the valence shell means last shell, the maximum electron in the valence shell can be 8. means अगर ये कोई एटम बनाते हो और ये फोर्थ शेल आपका वैलेंस शेल आ जाता है, इसमें मैक्सिमम यू कैन पुट 32, but here you can only put how much? 8. Okay, for example, the shell is not there and your third shell is the valence shell, so यहाँ भी इलेक्ट्रॉन्स कितने डाल सकते हो आप? 8 इलेक्ट्रॉन्स डाल सकते हो. Okay, if your first shell, if an element has only one shell, सिर्फ 2 इलेक्ट्रॉन है उस पे, तो फिर आप इस केस के अंदर 8 नंबर नहीं लोगे, इसमें आप सिर्फ 2 नंबर. Okay, because first can have maximum of 2 electrons. So I've done it in previous video, so I'm a bit fast doing this. Okay, so this was your Bohr's model, atomic model, discrete packets of energy, and Bohr-Bury scheme of electronic configuration. Okay, now few terms are there: atomic number represented by letter Z. What is atomic number? It is the number of protons, or it is the number of positive charges in the nucleus, or in few cases it is also the number of electron of a neutral atom. ठीक है, कोई चार्ज नहीं होना चाहिए. बेस्ट है आप ये दो डेफिनेशन लिखो. Atomic number is the number of protons, or atomic number is the number of positive charges in the nucleus, number of electrons of a neutral atom. One more thing, your number of protons and electrons are always equal because your atom is what? Atom is electrically neutral. Nucleus is what charge? Nucleus is positive charge. Nucleus का positive charge होगा, atom electrically आपका क्या होगा? The atom is electrically neutral बेटा. So number of electrons of a neutral atom, number of positive charges in nucleus, and number of protons is your atomic number. Okay. Next, we'll go for which number? We'll go for the mass number represented by letter A. And what is mass number? Mass number is your number of protons plus neutrons. Mass number is number of protons plus neutrons. What are these two called? These are called nucleons. ठीक है, इन दोनों को क्या बोलते हैं? इन दोनों को बोलते हैं nucleons. Now you can also call like if you want to find out number of neutrons of any atom, number of neutrons will be equal to your mass number A subtracted atomic number. ध्यान रखना ये mass number n से start होता है, but here what do you write? You write A. Atomic number side starts with A, but the symbol for this is Z bit. ठीक है, number of neutrons is equal to mass number minus atomic number. Okay, I'll take few examples of this. First 20 elements, the atomic number and mass number already told to you, you have to learn it. Like sodium, Na1123. So what is Z? Atomic number is 11. You write it here, atomic number always down. Mass number, we write it on the top, 23. Okay, number of protons, same as your atomic number, 11. Number of electrons, don't think anything here. Write it same, because it is a neutral atom, write it same as the electrons. So what it will be? 11. What will be number of neutrons? Number of neutrons will be 23 minus 11, 12. Okay, what will be the electronic configuration? First shell you can put 2. For electronic configuration, take electrons. First shell we can put 2. I have added 2. 11 minus 2, 9. I'm left with 9 electrons. Okay. So second shell, how many I put? I put 8 electrons. कितने बचे? 2 plus 8, 10, 11. 1 in the third shell. ठीक है. Maximum space rule covered हो गया. Valence shell के अंदर कितने electrons हो सकते हैं? Maximum 8. How many I have? 1. So this is also satisfied. Is it clear? So this is your whole, you can say, information which you get from this Na1123. Some valencies and also that it is there. We'll cover it in the next slides.